Alright, let's talk about that little rectangle of glass and metal you're probably holding right now. Yes, your phone. It's your connection to the world, your camera, your bank, a fantastically efficient personal tracking device. It's like having a tiny, loyal snitch in your pocket, constantly whispering your location to anyone who knows how to listen. And today, in the glorious, technologically advanced year of 2025, listening is a sophisticated, terrifying art form. We're not talking about someone physically following you. No, old school, remote, invisible, digital surveillance can pinpoint your location with unnerving accuracy. The new frontier of privacy invasion, and it's happening right inside our pockets. The core of the problem is something we all love: GPS, Global Positioning System. It helps you find the nearest artisanal coffee shop. Wonderful. But that convenience is double-edged. Every smartphone is essentially a GPS beacon, constantly triangulating its position from satellites. This feature, meant for convenience, is now a gaping security hole. Hackers don't need to be geniuses. They need the right tools and a basic grasp of mobile networks. Those tools are out there, more accessible than you'd think. Think of your phone as in a constant, needy conversation with the world. It chats with cell towers, Wi-Fi networks, GPS satellites. Each conversation leaks data about where you are. We assumed that data was locked behind carriers' walls. That assumption is as outdated as a flip phone. Attackers can intercept those conversations, or trick the network into revealing your phone's location. A digital shell game. Your privacy is the P. And in this version, you almost always lose. The scary part isn't just that it's possible. It's that it's happening without you installing anything. These are zero-click attacks. No interaction required. You could be living your best life, blissfully unaware someone is watching your every move on a digital map. They can see when you leave for work, where you stop for lunch, and what time you get home. Like handing a stranger your daily diary, in real time with coordinates. A level of surveillance that makes even a conspiracy theorist say, "See? I told you so." So, how exactly are these digital phantoms pulling this off? Forget those movie scenes of a hacker furiously typing green code in a dark basement. The reality in 2025 is more sophisticated and more mundane. Attackers exploit the very infrastructure our mobile lives depend on. We're talking three methods: network location injections, geolocation feed hacks, cell tower relay attacks. These sound like sci-fi, but they're real, and they're the keys to unlocking your location data without touching your device. Let's start with network location injections. Conceptually, an attacker abuses inter-carrier signaling to query where a number is registered. It's the brute force mindset. Overwhelm weak checks and ask the network for location. Vulnerabilities in legacy signaling, the language that networks use to talk, can be misused to obtain precise coordinates or tower-based location. Like a loophole that makes the post office reveal anyone's home address. It shouldn't be possible, but it is. Next, geolocation feed hacks. This leans on the app ecosystem that tracks us. Think about it. Your weather app, your social media, your ride-sharing service, they all know where you are. Attackers target the feeds between devices and company servers. By intercepting traffic or exploiting breaches, they can observe movement logs in near real time. It's eavesdropping on the constant chatter your apps have behind your back. Finally, cell tower relay attacks. It's the digital Marco Polo. Your device constantly talks to nearby towers to stay connected. Measuring signal strength and response timing from multiple points can triangulate your position. Fake towers, often called MSI catchers, can trick phones into connecting. The device impersonates a stronger signal so your phone switches over. Once connected, location can be observed. And, in weak conditions, communications risk exposure. Like a fake ATM skimmer stealing pins, but for your digital life. It all starts with legacy signaling designed decades ago, when access was limited and trust was assumed. That trust model doesn't fit a global, interconnected marketplace. The result? Systemic gaps that persist worldwide. It's like finding out a master key still opens too many doors. Here's the high-level chain. Get privileged signaling access, issue a standard location query, receive tower or coordinate data, plot a map, all invisibly. You receive no notification, no buzz, no warning. Researchers have demonstrated these exposures for years. But fixing them means a global overhaul of legacy infrastructure. Massive, expensive, slow. These techniques aren't just theoretical concepts cooked up by security researchers. They are being used in the wild, with real and often devastating consequences. Consider Anna, a corporate executive in a high-stakes merger. A rival used signaling-level tracking to learn when and where she met off-site. They pieced together who she met and for how long, timing a counter-offer that scuttled the deal. Mark, a journalist, used encrypted apps and burner phones. But a compromised app feed revealed patterns, home, habits, routines. A routine Friday order pinpointed his location, enabling in-person intimidation. Imagine applying for a job, and HR seems to know you visited a competitor or frequent a clinic, thanks to data brokers mixing tower data with purchased app feeds. Location is a commodity in a largely unregulated market. The ability to be somewhere without broadcasting it is fundamental to a free society. For private association, protest, medical care, or simply being alone. The watchers aren't just governments, they can be ex-partners, corporate rivals, or criminals. Feeling constantly watched changes how we live, the most insidious threat of all. So, we've established the risks and why they're baked into today's systems. It's a bleak picture. It's as if you've joined a game of hide-and-seek you never agreed to play, and the seeker has thermal vision and a map. The three main threats: network location injections, geolocation feed hacks, cell tower relays, target different layers. Network-level fixes require carriers and governments to upgrade infrastructure. Use end-to-end encrypted calling and messaging to protect content if transport gets downgraded. Be ruthless with app permissions. Use a trusted professional when in need of such services. Check the pinned comments for a tech professional with excellent expertise. They are highly recommended and the best in their field. They can insert and revoke location access remotely, disable and enable location devices when necessary. Your privacy is worth more than the convenience of a perfectly timed alert. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos.